Good evening guys, and welcome back to another video. Now this is going to be part number 2 of a video that you probably have already watched. So tonight we are in for chest. I'm actually just making sure that I'm being safe here and nothing's coming. Tonight we're in for chest, so I'm going to take you guys through my full chest session tonight at 9 weeks out, because we're around the kind of 8.5 week out mark by the time this video goes up. So at this moment in time I'm 9 weeks out from the BNBF finals on October the 2nd, so we're going in for a big chest session tonight. We are back round to flat barbell bench press, which again I'm most definitely looking forward to, because I've not done flat barbell in around a couple of weeks now, which again the last time I done it, if I can remember right, I took around 140 for 4 or 5 push reps. Whether I stay on pause tonight or not, I'm not too sure, but we're going to be going, hopefully, fingers, like legitimately fingers, everything, toes, everything crossed. The Cybex Smith machine is actually working tonight. It's in working order. I believe it got fixed yesterday once again. It got fixed around a week ago, and then I was away for the weekend. I came back, and by the time it got fixed on the Friday, by the time I came home on the Monday to use it for shoulders, it was broke again, and it just keeps getting broken. It's honestly so annoying, because I'm really wanting to run it and I'm really wanting to be able to use it, because it is the best Smith machine that you can actually get access to, and of course it is in Durham, but it just keeps getting broken and it's so annoying. But fingers crossed tonight we can get use of it, we can run it. So the plan will be to move from flat barbell bench to incline Smith machine, and then realistically we'll stay on the incline. We'll do another press, whether that be a dumbbell press or an incline chest press machine. So there is so many variations of incline chest press machines in Ultraflex Durham. So whether we use something like the hammer strength chest press, which again is a very nice piece, or we just stay on a kind of free weighted exercise and we move from the Smith machine to a dumbbell press, we will soon find out. But we'll kind of decide that within the session, and then I would like to do the hammer strength decline press, which again is actually one of my most favourite chest press machines in the whole entire gym itself. So that'll be us covered in terms of pressing. We'll then move on to smaller isolation work. But of course guys, I'm going to take you through the whole session. I'm going to take you guys through some tips and tricks on how I personally train my chest and how I have built my chest to what it is today. Don't get me wrong, it's not the strongest body part on the planet, but I am going to take you guys through the full session. So sit back, relax. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do enjoy it, of course guys, please do not forget to drop the video a like for me, turn on post notifications, drop loads of comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new, because we are well on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and I'm really confident that we're going to hit it at some point in the very near future. But first of all guys, let's just get to the gym, let's get on with it, and I will catch up with you very soon. Fucking strong. Hundreds moving like a breeze, so that's always a good sign. We're going to go 120 next, so I need to source another 10. We'll go 120, and then I'm going to take it up to 140 again, try and maybe get like between 4 and 6 reps. If I can take a decent enough set at 140, that should be alright. I should be satisfied enough with that. But we came into the all of a sudden really bad news. The Cybex Smith machine has still yet to be fixed. So I was pretty gutted straight away, pretty pissed off straight away, but unfortunately it's something that's just out of our control. At the end of the day, I am not using an Atlanta Smith machine, so we're just going to have to wait until the Cybex Smith is fixed. But flat bench is all go for first exercise, and then second we'll just move on to dumbbells, and then we'll move on to a chest press machine. So realistically, Cybex Smith is out and dumbbells are in. Now this is just something that you've got to take on board, that when things don't go your way and you come in and you can't get on what you want on, I feel as if I've been in this situation all of my life. But we're just going to do dumbbells first, or dumbbells instead of Cybex I should say, and then we'll do the incline chest press from there. We shall do decline press, isolations, then that'll be us. But flat barbell, we'll run this first. We're going 120 and then we'll go 140, and then we'll move from there.
Come on. Yes. Yes.
I think they're 52.5s or 55s, they're one of them. But as you'll see, we'll move from the rubber dumbbells to the cast iron dumbbells. There's a massive difference in them. I done 42.5s for my last warm up, felt like a breeze. 52.5s, just getting them into position is always going to be the hardest. And recently, like I've really found that stability wise, I've really struggled. So with my wrist joints and that, having a lot less support on them, I've definitely struggled there. But I try and use the least amount of support possible, because if I keep using support on support on support, I'll start relying on it, I'll start getting too used to it, and I absolutely don't want that. So I was able to take a good enough set on them. We'll take a couple of back off sets now, and then we'll be moving to our incline press. Flat barbell went as good as it was going to get. Incline dumbbells, we're actually doing around just over a 45-degree angle bench tonight. So I sometimes like to play with a shallow bench, and sometimes like to play with a little bit higher. Again, sometimes if I find if I stick on a shallow bench, I'm more so just doing a flat press. And because we just came from a flat barbell, we put it on a little bit higher of an incline here, and then we'll move to an even higher incline next. Back down to decline, and then that'll be us. Okay. Drop set them. 22.5. Yep. I pretty much kept my back off and top set relatively close, just because I knew that there was going to be a lot there within the back off set, because like I said, there's a massive difference between the iron cast dumbbells and the rubber dumbbells. So it never felt as if I was dropping off just 10 kilo. It felt as if I got like maybe around a kind of 15-20 kilo drop off. So that's how different the dumbbells feels. Again guys, if you don't trust me, please come into the hardcore corner in Ultraflex Durham and use the cast iron dumbbells, because they are fucking heavy. Yep. Okay, now we work. Good. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. Come on then. Come on then. Yes, come on. Yep. Come on now. Go again. Yeah, go again. Stand again now. Yep. All the way through, all the way through, all the way through. We are jumping on the Prime incline plate loaded machine, so it's not the hammer strength incline chest press machine, because as we went to get on it, it was taken and we had to improvise almost immediately. And the Prime plate loaded incline chest press machine is actually a really fucking good machine. Like, I'm a big fan of it, and it is pretty much next to the chest press that we're going to use, so that's why we're jumping on it next. So we'll still ride it up. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do straight sets all the way up. I'm not going to work up to a top and back off. I'm pretty much going to do one plate 10 to 12, two plates 10 to 12, three plates 10 to 12, and we'll see where we'll go from there. If we have to fall back and do maybe a set of 8 to 12, then that's totally fine. But first of all, we'll just work it up to a good set of between maybe 8 and 12 reps, and then we'll bring it back to where I'll probably just drop set it immediately. Take a good enough drop set, maybe take a down set, maybe take another straight set, but we'll just see how it feels, and then we'll obviously run it from there. was probably one of the only sets I've ever performed in my whole entire life that my eyes were going to pop out of my head. And I've been in many of them sets, but not one of them has ever felt like that was going to happen. But I'm definitely going to take that with 3 because another thing tonight on the private loaded incline press, we are on a higher incline. So you can obviously adjust the incline that you're on. I tried to get one that's slightly higher than a 45-degree angle just so we can kind of still increase the angle a little bit and not stay on the same angle the full session. So again, a little bit heavier. But that felt really good. I'm going to do a down set and then drop it from there. So guys, one of the biggest things that I really want everybody to take on board, especially when doing something like a pec deck, you've got to remember that it's a chest fly, it's not a shoulder fly. So when you think about it, if your arms are in line with your shoulders, you're going to come round to a point. Yes, you're going to contract your chest, but realistically, think what's just brung the weight round. You're essentially going to be flying your shoulders round, but far too much strain, far too much unnecessary pressure on the shoulders, and only contracting your chest whenever it's short. And realistically, you want to be staying on the chest as much as possible. So with the seat, ensure the seat is at least kind of just under maybe hip height. Whenever you're flying round, ensure that you can relax your shoulders, keep your shoulders back and drive round. Think elbow to elbow or forearm to forearm. The second that you do that and you can keep your shoulders down, you'll contract your chest so much harder, you'll get your chest so much shorter, and you'll actually be able to apply time under tension a lot longer on the chest from when it's in the lengthened range all the way at the shortened range. So just remember guys, seat height really does matter on something like a pec deck. So guys, as you'll see, we're doing this last because exact same happened. I feel as if whenever like I plan a session or plan on doing something like in a specific order, it never goes in that order. So you could essentially say that it never goes to plan, but we still make it work. We done pec deck prior to doing decline purely because we were going to go on decline after incline, and then it was took straight away and somebody had like 1,000 text messages to send, so we couldn't really get on it. So we went and done pec deck. We done the pec deck, done our working sets, and now we're going to finish on decline, which to be fair I've not got an issue with because at the end of the day I'm not going absolutely mental on it, but at the same time I would have liked to get on it after my incline press. But apart from that, we're not going to fuck about. We're going to get decline done and then that'll be pretty much us finished for chest. I don't actually know what I'm like in my off season. I think I'm pretty much the same, but the deeper I do get into prep, the less chance I'm ever going to wait on a machine. So that's why we're doing this last. That's why, I don't know, I'm not a fan of waiting on stuff, and I would rather, to To be fair, I would rather jump in with somebody than wait on something, but I'll cool down too quick if I'm like waiting on somebody doing 3 sets before jumping on something. So I would rather improvise, auto-regulate within that moment and just move on something else, or do an exercise that I'm going to do within the session, but do it a little bit earlier than normal.
Nice. Nice. Come on. Good. Nice.
Biceps to finish. So chest done nice and easy. D-handle, dual handle cable curl. One of my most favourite bicep exercises of all time, along with the hammer strength preacher curl machine, of course. Now we're just finishing on some close grip easy bar curls. Nice and easy. Chest biceps, we'll get a bit of posing done at the end and that'll be us finished. But I've just went to try and pull a headphone out of my ear and there's nothing there, so that's a bit awkward. But biceps to finish, and then some posing, and then it'll be time for food, home time. Okay guys, that's a wrap for this video. 9 weeks out, I am feeling good. I'm actually feeling a little bit kind of flatter tonight, to be fair. But everything is in a good position. Food is in a good position. I seen Vicky last weekend. She was happy enough, no changes to my food was made. That was 10 weeks out, we're now 9 weeks out. So again, we're into single digits, but apart from that guys, I'm just going to wrap the video up here. I've not really got that much else to say. Of course, this was my chest day video. I hope that of course you were able to enjoy my full day of eating and you would have got to see how I end up looking like this, what I eat, what I take, etc, etc, etc. But of course guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Drop loads of comments down below, turn on post notifications because it does help the channel a lot, and I will see you all in the next video.